The general theme is how does it feel to be a hypocrite?
Right. Well, he sounds like a royal dirtbag.
I was wrong about something.
Magnificent! Magnificent! Magnificent!
If we can be with ourselves, if we can understand ourselves, we can love.
It's not my fault nobody can understand what you're saying.
Let's go while we're young.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, just introduce yourself and tell me what you ate for breakfast.
Here we go. How's that? Good morning, everybody. Kind of a similar background, but goals. I'm in mobile studio. It is so let me start from the beginning. I had some questions about a week ago. I had made a comment about my daughter's death. She died in a car crash a dozen years ago, distracted driving. I'll make this brief, but about a year into that, I had spoken at dozens and dozens of different high schools and different events, Minnesota DOT events, and then it kind of went on from there. So what I said at the beginning is that I would just say yes if I could, and talk about it and share about it and just say yes to those types of questions, yes to different events, yes to sharing what I've learned, the grief process and all those different things. So here we are, a dozen years later. People keep asking, and I do what I can to say yes. But within about a year of doing that, I was on airplanes, literally some state airplanes. That was kind of fun, getting shuttled around and stuff to go speak. And I know the internet isn't working really well. I'm not quite sure why, but my hands, I don't know if you can see that. My hands are filthy because I was trying to fix some weird connection problem, and it's sort of fixed, but it's still a little weak. At any rate, here we are. We're going for it, and thanks for bearing with this. We'll get it figured out. At any rate, and I'm wearing my coat because, be hope. That's what a very large part of this is about taking action and being hope for other people. But it's cold in here because the heater, the main heater went out. So back to my story, within about a year, I saw that the cost of running around everywhere was extremely significant. Hotels and all these other things, airplanes, whatever that did go on. And so I didn't make a lot of goals other than saying yes to being asked, do whatever I can. I would worry about the money later, so to speak, like, just go and do it and we'll figure it out. And the biggest main goal that I had is to buy, in particular, a bus, and convert it into something that could be used for hauling around equipment and all of those other things to go to the schools and whatever. And so that the cost would be just a lot less significant. Well, I don't have a bus, but I have an old Coachman. It's 31 years old. An old Coachman RV. It's a big, what they call a pusher. So the motor's in the back. So it's behind me. I'm like, the camera is sitting right next to the steering wheel for the RV. So, it's a goal achieved. So it will help Shiny brand now specifically. And it's a tool in the toolbox to help get a message out, a message of really about being hope. There's a lot of details that I'll share some videos and things as we go. But yesterday afternoon here on Tuesday afternoon, I took off for heading south. And again, I'll disclose more details as time goes on here in the next couple of days. But it took a long time. It took 11 years basically to achieve that goal. And it's, this old Coachman RV is 31 years old. It's one of those things that is just important, that when there's a goal of saying yes to something, that you just kind of figure it out along the way. If you're supposed to say yes to it, different things and opportunities will come up and present themselves. And so this is one of the main goals, was a tool like this that can help keep it efficient. I can haul equipment around. It has those doors, that open up on the underneath side with a whole bunch of storage, so that I can, I give away stuff for the students and can haul my equipment easily under there, and all of those things. So goal achieved. Not exactly how I envisioned it, but very, very, very close. So it's a wonderful thing. People along the way have done many different things to support the mission, whether that be merchandise to give away to students, or some gas money. I got $10 the other day, actually Venmoed to me from a student that roughly 10 years ago I spoke at her school. I've had other students that have become pastors. I've had other students that have become law enforcement, whether that be sheriff or police officers, that I am humbled to be a part of the inspiration to just serving other people. So that's what I'm on location. I don't even remember what city I'm in. I got up really early this morning again, slept for a few hours, got up and drove. I think I'm in Farmer City, actually, where I was like, oh, I got to pull over and get set up here. So here we are. Thanks for coming along with me. I am excited to share more of this Shiny Brand journey with everybody, and I appreciate all the support on the website. I go in and I reset the orders every day, and so we're getting we could use some more orders and things, of course, but we're getting some. It's getting going. It takes time. I understand that, and I really appreciate every little bit, that even that $10. She's 27 years old, I think she said, and she said, I can't buy anything, and I really am not able to do that right now, but I want to send you $10. And wow, don't know what to say. So let's give away a Stay Positive t-shirt. Let's see who this is today. All right, Minnesota Girl is the winner today. So thanks so much for entering and spinning the wheel here with us on our wonderful computer system. So I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6:30. I'll be in a different time zone. So it won't be 6:30 for me, but for my hometown, I will be I'll be at 6:30. So thanks to Mom and Dad for holding down the fort with the dogs and stuff like that. And a couple of them are with me. So see one of their chew bones right here on my desk. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30. Thanks for joining me.
You know what I just saw?
Who is this guy?
I call myself Podcast because of my podcast.
I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
So it's done.
It's done.